How not to grow your business. My colleague taught me a valuable lesson on how to stop yourself from achieving the next level in business. So instead, let me teach you the 5 steps to grow your business. Today, let's talk about how most businesses grow into a funk. You know, you wake up and you wonder, how do I get my next client? I've already called everyone on my list, sent an email, and put a stamp on a postage card. And it's only the 6th day of the month. Now what? Hi, I'm Bert, your favorite real estate photographer and marketing pro. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of how to fix your business growth problems. When I was a financial advisor, I was blessed to be ranked number 1 in the world for new firm growth and number 2 for home mortgages. My company had the very best training I had ever seen at any Fortune 500 company. One valuable lesson I learned, that a typical business loses 17% of your revenue if you don't change. After all, customers change. You know, they die, they change a business, they sell a business, they move out of the area, they retire, all kinds of things. So we had our business model broken down into 5 segments. Segment 1 was for those getting started. It included things like door knocking, because you just don't know enough people to run a successful business. And your success is going to come from strangers, not friends and family. So turning in an actual contact information for 25 qualified prospects each and every day. Attending events, etc., etc. The business plan varied depending on if you started with some existing business or if you were starting from scratch. You graduated to segment 2 once you hit 3 consecutive months of steady income at level X. Okay, so now I've arrived. I've proven myself. I can actually convince people to trust me with their money. So now, instead of going after every Tom, Dick, and Harry, let's try to attract clients that are ideal to my personality and experience. Let's duplicate my best clients and start developing a referral culture. Now here comes the valuable lesson. I was in segment 3. This is where you focus more on a referral business and higher-end clientele. In fact, some 87% of the financial advisors never got past segment 3. It was a level of running a successfully and financially rewarding business. There's a big leap to achieve segment 4 with 3 consecutive months of very high performance requirements. In fact, segment 4 was the very highest level you could achieve when I started, reserved for the most elite professionals. This is where you get very targeted and specific for attracting your ideal clientele and repelling your not so profitable clients. So at the end of the year, I was working on my new business plan to advance and target growing into the elite segment 4. I was already invited as a limited partner. I achieved it in 3 years instead of the typical 12 to 20 years, and that was still reserved for a very small portion of high performers. I already knew that if I kept doing what I was doing, I would likely lose 17% of my income. So I called a colleague in my high performance mastermind group and asked what he was changing in his business plan. His answer blew me away. John said, well, last year I came up with a brilliant business plan. I figured out how I was going to partner with some key strategic partners to bring in clientele. I was doing referral events. I had just a lot of really smart business planning. I figured out how to stop doing the things that were limiting my business growth. And so this year, I'm actually going to implement that plan that I came up with last year, but I never got around to actually doing the things that would have made the big differences. So that was an aha moment for me. So you need to come up with that brilliant business plan, well thought out, targeted, and then take action on it. After I achieved limited partnership in record time, the company added a segment 5. This is where you bring in help and give away a big part of your business so you can focus on the most profitable part and the type of business that you really enjoy and are good at. So I semi-retired at age 50 to go enjoy living in the rugged outdoors of Oregon and get paid for taking pretty pictures. So if you want to grow your business and not die, you must make changes to keep ahead of the 17% annual losses that naturally occur. So today, create your list of things to do more of and the things to stop doing. You must create a different business plan each year as you advance to help you achieve that growth and success. Then you must implement this new plan. And that's why we created this training, to help you grow. So please return the favor and leave a note, "I subscribed." And don't forget to tell your favorite coworker about this helpful free training. I can already picture you developing a more profitable image. To your success. Cheers!